Hello, I'm here today to talk about low vision, vision impairment, and the assistive technologies that can help those who suffer from those conditions overcome it and continue to read or to learn to read. Traditionally, the only technologies available to people who suffered from low vision or vision impairment were either large print books or a magnifying glass. The magnifying glass is great. You can carry it anywhere, it's lightweight, it's cheap. It enables you to read. Unfortunately, it only increases the font size maybe 2 to 3 times the size as it was originally. With newspapers and traditional books, that's not good enough for some sufferers of vision impairment. More recently, we have available to us either iPads or Kindles or any other e-reader. These are great in that the reader can increase the font size, so much so that all except people with the worst vision impairment can read them. They're also great in that you can increase the brightness of the screen. Something that people who don't suffer from low vision or vision impairment don't understand is how bright light or the lack of light affects the ability to see. In bright sunlight, people with vision impairment can often see somewhat better than they would indoors. They're almost blind with low light. So that's where these are great. But in the classroom, in the library, in cases where you need traditional reading materials, there's something else available to us, and that is the desktop reader. This is an Optelec Clearview Plus desktop reader. It is wonderful in that for people who want to continue to read traditional newspapers, they have available to them a font size that is tremendous. You can see here how large you can make the font. All except people who are almost totally blind could probably continue to read on this type of desktop reader. The controls are very simple. A young child who with vision impairment could easily be taught to use this. You can see the table moves in different accesses. There's a magnifier here, and there's a lock so that you can lock the table. These are also great in that, as a teacher especially, you might want to have students look at traditional books, a lot of which have very tiny print. This book here is a history book written in the 1880s by Henry Adams, History of the United States of America during the administrations of Thomas Jefferson. A book which you might want to have students look at if you're looking at early America, but for students who suffered from low vision or vision impairment would really be inaccessible. And you can see here how large you can make the font. You can move up and down the page, you can move across the page. It's really quite good. And again, the controls are very, very simple. You also have available the ability to put it into a negative image, which if I can figure out here we go. This makes it somewhat different. Sometimes people have an easier time reading with a white font and a black background. Most of us don't, and we like the traditional. Again, it's a very easy to use solution for people with low vision. Unfortunately, it's a little expensive, and it's certainly not portable, and it's not mobile. But these are wonderful in libraries. They could be used in a classroom with textbooks. They're great for the young, and they're great for the elderly. Thank you.